Hey everyone, welcome back to Hearthstone. Today I'm looking at a new Knights of Frozen Throne deck. This is Tars' Ramp Druid, which is all about using some huge minions and also being able to use Malfurion the Pestilent, which is a very fun card. So we'll go through it. Mostly you're wanting to get out Medivh and then throw down an Ultimate Infestation next turn, or the turn after or whatever. You get the value of all the draw, the damage, and the armor. And then you also get a 10 mana minion on the board as well. So it's mostly about ramping up. I made a couple of changes here. Yeah, I took out, I think originally there were 2 Ultimate Infestations. I think I took out one of them for Arthas here. He's just good to get an early Death Knight card, because you can get some very good cards. And then I also added a Spreading Plague in here, which was really good for aggro decks, where you just keep getting these 1/5 taunts. It's a pretty decent card. So innovate into like Wild Growths. You've got the Nourish. I usually end up using like 1 Nourish to get the mana crystals and then 1 Nourish to get the draw later. You've also got the Mire Keepers for the ramping as well. Jade Idol. You just kind of need the Jade Idol because, I mean, it's just it's an insanely powerful card. It combos really well with Fandral here, but it also just prevents you from running out of cards near the end of the game, and some of these games nowadays do go extremely long, especially with like Warlock Death Knight and the Mage Death Knight. We've got the 2 Druids of the Swarms. They're really good for, you can get like an early taunt, or you can save it for a bit later where you need just a really cheap removal with the Poisonous. Wrath is just solid. Feral Rage because it combos just really well with old Fandral, and you can even use it by itself just to clear a minion or just get some more life. You get the Tar Creepers because they're just fantastic. Fandral's pretty obvious. He combos great with old Malfurion there. If you can get those 2 together, oh, fantastic. Swipe, standard Druid card. Moonglade Portal. It's just really good to do a bit of healing. You don't have a ton of early game, so once you kind of ramp up, even if you haven't played many minions, you can still like heal earlier than your opponent would like you to, and then just get a 6-drop as well. We've got Malfurion the Pestilent, Medivh, 2 Primordial Drakes, they're pretty standard. We've got the Lich King, he's like the new Dr. Boom pretty much, and the 1 Ultimate Infestation. So let's try out a game. Alright, let's buckle up here. We've got a Paladin, so he's probably going to be running the Death Knight, because it's pretty early in the expansion. Keep Innovate, we can always Innovate out a Tar Creeper, or if we wait till like the next turn we can get out like an Arthas, or maybe the Mire Keeper. So let's see what he's got planned for the first turn. It's going to be the new Annoyotron, that's fine. We can go ahead and get a Tar Creeper out like right away. That's a nice first turn right there. What's his second turn going to be? Come on, Jack. Hydrologist, standard. Get a secret, he's not going to be able to play it though, so we're good. What do we do here? If we'd saved Innovate we could have Nourished, but we can get Druid of the Swarm for a nice big 1/5 taunt. Now we can just get rid of that, or get rid of his Divine Shield. Okay. Wow, I mean, you can see there. Phenomenal deck, really. It's rank 10, unbeatable pretty much. 100% win rate right there. Fantastic. Okay, we've got a Priest this time. This game is actually pre-recorded. The last one was still pre-recorded as well. It's just easier to get better matches in videos if you pre-record them. So, this one, we can coin right into Wild Growth. And then we can either do like Arthas the like 2 turns after, or you can do Mire Keeper to ramp up even more. Actually, that means next turn we can do Tar Creeper, and then we can either do Arthas or Mire Keeper depending on like what we need more. Or do we need the Death Knight card or the ramp? Probably want the ramp first. I think this was the day after Knights of the Frozen Throne launched, so I'm still going to be checking some of the new cards in this video. Got Lich King already. It's a good... It's harkening back to the classic old days of Priest here, where they don't have a turn 1, 2, or 3. But that means we're probably going to see a Twilight Drake coming up. on turn 4. Yeah, there it is. It's definitely more of a warlock play, but we can deal with this. We can just like swipe it and then put the old Mirelurker into it. And then we can hero power, or we can just Jade Idol to get them into our deck. Get out of the way. Can fucking click on the little guy. Now, because this was so early in the Knights of the Frozen Throne meta, people were actually running the Skulking Geist card, and I think every time I played Jade Idol using this deck, I think I've played like 5 or so games with it. Every time they've played Skulking Geist on turn 6, which gets rid of all the 1-drop spells. So like, I don't know, it is a bit of a Jade killer if you're not really playing a Jade deck like this. You just have the 1 Jade Idol just for the draw. Okay, next turn right now, we're probably just going to be playing Arthas. But then we're already... Next turn we can play old Lich King. And we should summon the Idol here, or summon the Golem. Because really we only need 1 in our deck. I don't want to be drawing those instead of like big things like Malfurion the Pestilent and Medivh. So pretty much if just keep 1 copy in your deck, but I'm pretty sure here comes Skulking Geist. And I'm probably going to wow at it. That's my bold prediction here. He's trying to decide whether it's worth it. And wow! Oh, I know myself so well. Well, gotta play Lich King, right? There is Tip Face. Army of the Dead. I think there's only like 1 terrible card you get from Lich King. That's the one where you destroy all the minions and then remove a card for each one destroyed. Army of the Dead is really good. Not so much in this deck, because like almost everything has battle cries. Like you don't want to pull Drakes. The Drakes are okay. Oh, there goes Lich King already. You don't want to pull Medivh, especially. Fandrel's pretty good to pull. I don't know. I think I end up just YOLOing it and trying it. So I burn Innervate and like get the rest of these on the board. Which is pretty decent, like it's half good, half bad. Like getting Fandrel out there was good, getting the Drake was okay. Losing Medivh's Battlecry is awful. Especially because I have Ultimate Infestation in hand. And then it just combos so well with like Spreading Plague, pretty good. Moonblade Portals. I was checking what I burnt there, and I burnt the Innervate. Didn't really need it at that point. And there goes Fandrel. I got another Army of the Dead. At this point I've only got 15 cards left. I think you can check. I've got 1, 2, 3 minions left in the deck out of 15. So I'm guaranteed to burn at least 2 cards. It's not worth it after that. So that's just totally a dead card in my hand now. Kinda sucks. But I guess yeah, you can even burn Malfurion the Pestilent doing that. I'm pretty sure I was tapped out in the other monitor there. That's why my cursor just comes flying in there. It checks what happens. Ultimate Infestation. I mean, we lose like 3 of the damage, but we get the rest of the value out of it. YOLO. And this is me just flying through my cards. He's still got 16 cards in deck. I'm at 9 now. Fucking YOLO. 9 in hand, 9 in deck. We're just kind of pushing here. Right now, we're sitting at lethal. We're sitting at like 2 different types of lethal. We could hit to his face. Oh shit. And swipe. Or we could have used Feral Rage. Now I'm not entirely sure what we do. I'm pretty sure we hit that into the Drake and then Wrath. Not Feral Rage, come on, Wrath. Missing out on the damage. There we go. I don't know if it's this turn. No, I think it's next turn. So we'll do the Tark Reaper and this guy. I think I'll put it on Poisonous. because he's hiding behind a taunt, so he's kind of safe. And then we just hero power. Or do we wild growth and draw? Yeah, we draw. I think because I just really wanted to be able to draw Malfurion the Pestilent and play him. We're really not getting him. 1 in 7 chance. Anytime now. He'll be here. Just kind of waiting here.
Is someone injured?
Very slow priest player. I don't think Skulking Geists are going to be an auto-include. Although I've still seen tons of Jade Druids, especially around rank 10. Rank 10's not very fun. I guess he doesn't have to worry about weapons, because I've already burned Medivh's Battlecry. That was his big turn. Took him a long time to figure that one out. I think I'm very tempted to Nourish to get to Malfurion. But I think what I end up doing soon is actually that too. I think I end up, because I have 2 Moonglades in hand, I think I end up next turn just healing myself for no health just to get something on board. Or I do it this turn. And we get Tarim. It's okay. That's a good little taunt to have. I was hoping for more damage, I think, so I could just kind of push towards lethal. Because right now we're doing 5 damage per turn. Which isn't great. Now, because that copies 2 cards from your opponent's deck, I was really worried. I've got 5 cards in my deck. There's a good chance he might have drawn my Death Knight there. But he ended up just getting Nourish. And I'm not sure what else he got. I don't think he plays it, actually. No, Tarim. And that's his whole turn. We go back to pushing 1 damage. Still didn't draw it. Got both Nourishes. Then we have to play one of them just to get the draw. I also figured that I could probably hit lethal before I started fatiguing myself. There we go, get a little board down, and then next turn we play old Death Knight, Malfurion Death Knight. There he is. The little overlays are kind of in the way. Wow, his armor, his 5 armor thing's a little bit off-centered there. That's kind of weird. Oh, there goes my board. And then just heal self. Curious Glimmerroot. So at this point, he is seen. I think I've played 22 out of 30 cards. So he's seen 22 out of 30 cards. And he still gets it wrong. Spectacular. I don't know how. That's pretty impressive. That's his whole turn. I think he's a little salty. So here we go. Fatigue damage. What am I checking for here? Oh, I also figured because I've got Moonglade to do some healing. Yes. And I want the taunts, and I can also do my hero power to clear his... I could have cleared his board, but I figure next turn that's lethal with the double feral rage and hero power. Even if he heals? No. If he heals, it's lethal with double feral rage, hero power, and one of the little scarabs there. I'm also sitting at 41 health. I've got 6 healing available in hand. I'm good. I actually don't even know what kind of deck he was playing here. I think it must have been like the kind of deck I did the Spotlight on, the Steal Your Girl deck. Because he had Thought Steal, he's got the Glimmer Roots. He's got... Fuck, that was it really. I don't really know what he was doing. He didn't really seem to have a Much of a theme in his deck. And this is rank 10. This isn't like, it is like a rank 10, so you can lose games without worrying, but did he even play? He had one new card in that deck. That was just the Geist. Does he even do anything this turn? I think he does. That's my delayed greetings.
Masterful.
And he just didn't do anything. So that's kind of a disappointing end, but he was going to lose anyway. We just hit him for 11 damage there. Boom! Hell yeah. Pretty decent deck. I think actually right now I'm sitting at like 50% win rate. I played against a lot of shitty decks. But fun deck, that one. It's nice to be able to use the Death Knight. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!